It's time for you to remember who you are. And if you can't remember who you are, it's time for you to create who you are. You let this world set limitations on your life when you were created with no limits. You got to remind yourself who you were when your creativity had no prisons. Before opinions convinced you on how you should be living, before comparisons killed your mission, remember who you are. You ain't them and they ain't you. Remember who you are. And who you are is greatness. Who you are is an overcomer. Who you are is a beast. Who you are is a warrior. Stop letting the stereotypes stick to your life. That's not been for your life. No more is your identity going to be the depression that hard times tried to give you. You hear me? No more is your identity going to be the lack of confidence that comparison tried to give you. Do you understand? No more is your identity going to be the labels that opinions tried to stick on your life. No more are you going to let this world make you forget who you are. Remember who you were before you settle for less. Remember who you were before you traded in your dreams to help someone build theirs. Remember who you were before you lowered your standards. This is facts. There's 7 billion people in this world, and there's only one of you. So why are you fitting in when you were born to stand out? Why are you following the crowd when you were born to lead it? I think you forgot something. I think you forgot that the hero in your story is you. Some of us have become so obsessed with following other people's lives that we forgot that we have the power to lead our own. Remember who you were before someone made you feel that you weren't capable. You didn't know what impossible was until someone told you that it wasn't possible. You didn't know what failure was until someone told you that you couldn't succeed. You didn't know what fear was until someone told you that you shouldn't be so courageous. You have literally been influenced to settle for less. You have literally been programmed to not believe in yourself. You have literally been tricked into thinking you're not a genius. We all have genius inside of us, but most of us never discover it because we're too afraid to look dumb on this journey of exploring our gifts. Einstein said it best. Everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. Remember who you are. Go for it. If you're always trying to be average, you'll never know how amazing you can be. Break those chains of limitations. Break those chains of self-sabotage. Break those chains of whatever is keeping you from being the greatest you. Stop defining yourself by the things that don't serve your life. Sometimes you gotta have a breakdown to break through. Sometimes you gotta go through it to get to it. Sometimes you gotta go through hard seasons to get to your season. But when you remember who you are, the struggle doesn't break you, it builds you. When you remember who you are, hard times don't harden your heart, they strengthen it. When you remember who you are, failure doesn't define your life, it refines your life. But like I tell you at the end of every single video, it all starts with you. Remember who you are. It's rehab time. Let's get it.